Monday, August 17th, 2026, 7:02. Or, let's see, what would that be? Nanagatsu, 17-1. I think that's right. Sorry, I'm trying to practice my dates. And then the time would be 7 p.m., so it's what, 1902? Okay. So that would be 19 G, and then just 2 ni fun. I think that's right. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Nothing of note last week. Last week was very bland, original, just kind of like I'm not saying that's a bad thing. So I'm gonna try to go through this like super quick because I don't want to spend too much time doing the normal stuff. I want to do something a bit different this time around. So I'm feeling a bit ill right now. I have been for the past couple of days. Last week was very normal, nothing of real note. You know, I met some people, good people. There was a very normal, simple, plain week with a lot of nothing happening, unfortunately. I haven't really been able to sleep for the past week. I've kind of been having like peak insomnia it's been over a week now, but yeah. I didn't even go out that much last week too for clubbing. That was a couple nights I left early. But shit, oh, sorry, it's so hard to. I'm trying to say that I had a pretty normal week. I was feeling a bit down, or like I guess maybe a bit ill even, but I don't have anything of note to mention that would cause that, which is what's kind of bothering me right now. It was a very normal, plain, simple week of nothing of real note or significance or important or anything that would really make me feel, off. But for some reason, the entire week I just did. I was down and beginning to feel ill. Today is like, it's not even like that I'm really that ill. It really just feels like aggressive allergies combined with just like the most insane exhaustion. It very much feels like I'm back in high school. The sleep deprivation has been crazy. It's like I'm not able to sleep for more than 2 consecutive hours. So I've been pretty fucked up. I feel like I'm hallucinating every day. It's not good. And I don't understand why it's happening. That's what's really driving me insane. Like I said, nothing negative of note has happened in the past week. So I have no explanation, no reason. Usually I'm just like, oh, something triggers my, I don't know, depression. And I just kind of crash. But I can't think of a single thing. So I'm very, very, very concerned. I have shit I need to do and I haven't done it. I didn't go out to work out at all last week. So it was very, miserable in terms of productivity last week, but I still actually went out and saw people and did some stuff, and weird week. Summer is almost over also, which is just like, wow, what the fuck? Shit flew by. The temperature has regulated itself and it's normal. It's so weird. Typhoons are going on again, but it's just rain and fucking lightning. At least where I'm at, I know in other parts it's actually insane. They get flooded and it's not good. But yeah, long story short, it's over. Nah, man, I don't know. I feel like shit. I'm not actually shitty enough to not be going out and doing stuff yet. I'm just so fucking exhausted. I just don't want to. I haven't done anything, and it's just so fucking miserable. And the whole job situation is I'm supposed to have a gig today, and then that fell through. So that's a bit depressing, but it's again, that's not the reason why I'm feeling like I don't know. It's frustrating. I don't know how to resolve it, and I hate it. And I'm like, damn, it's still happening. how the fuck am I supposed to, progress with myself if I keep ending up in these situations and then choosing to just crash, because I feel like this is never going to stop happening to me, but it's up to me to have the resilience to kind of like push through and just continue living life like nothing's wrong, but something is wrong. It's very hard. I don't really know what the right answer is. I feel like I'm supposed to just accept that it's going to keep happening and then keep pressing on, which is a horrible reality. I don't like that at all. I hate this feeling because I do feel like, yeah, I'm always like kind of like, oh, I hate, I don't know, everything. I'm just like, oh, very nihilistic or whatever, and I'm just kind of like low on energy. This is a different kind though. This is like, I think I might actually die if I try to do something productive. I just feel so like oh my god, drained. But I haven't done anything. I don't get it. On top of that, and then it's like my body actually just feels sick, but it's not like I'm doing anything. It's like, oh, I got a small cough and my nose is a faucet, like, big whoop. Anyways, that's what that said. I'm sorry, I got nothing. Nope. Two things. So I wanted to start doing the kind of like, and this is less journaling and more just kind of like rambling. I guess in a way it is journaling though. As opposed to like the daily journaling stuff. I wanted to discuss two things. Let's see if I can remember both of them. And it's a long shit. I might not even be able to. The first thing was I was doom scrolling last week, early in the week, and I think I stumbled across just like some audio clip of something regarding like, you can know people your entire lives, but the moment you get mad at them, they start saying shit like, now you show your true colors, or this is your real face. And it's a bit fucked up how like you can spend your whole life around somebody, and the moment you get pushed a little too far, then you kind of snap, and then it's like all your past actions and deeds, and you kind of get thrown out the window because they just start seeing you in a different light, which is a horrible reality I think some people have to face, but that also yeah, that's not who you really are. You're just really like emotionally like distraught or whatever. For me personally though, I feel like that's kind of not the case. I feel like when I'm normal, neutral, I feel like that's the only real version of me. I feel like it's the one that's just kind of like no emotions. That's what I feel my most normal. But then when I get angry, which it doesn't happen a lot, but when I do, it feels very like, there's this visceral sense of like uncontrollable rage, and I'm just kind of like, that feels like the real me. When I'm happy though, that also feels like the real me, but like a different version of me. What I'm trying to say is like I'm fragmented on these bits and pieces, and they're all very real. And it's not that I am just a normal human being with like a gradient of emotions. It really just feels like these are different people. Like my emotional sets are different human beings, and so when I am happy or when I am mad, it's not that I am just the same person experiencing emotions. It's I've changed into a different person because of my mind is like so dissociated or whatever. It was this reflection I was having. And also touching up upon like the statement, if you've known someone for X amount of time and there's like acting like that around you because you've had sort of like, you've been, I don't know, you're just having an episode, you've gone too far, you're having a really bad day. It's like, you should probably cut those people out of your life. They sound like not good people. People with very poor perspective on reality and very delusional. They're a bit narcissistic too because they're turning it into like their own thing. It's about them all of a sudden because like they're getting, triggered by like you just having emotions. Maybe they're a bit extreme or intense, but it's like they're valid, they're you, they're real. And if that somehow rewrites how they perceive you so greatly, then I don't know, I just think they're just not good people to keep around. They just don't care about you enough to to take their fears and kind of like process whether or not they're valid. They just kind of like take it at face value and say, oh yeah, this event that just occurred has rewritten everything I've known about you in the past. It's a bit like so quick to give up. I guess they just didn't really give a fuck about you. But yeah, so like I feel like when I experience certain strong emotions, I don't think that that's actually me just being like a person experiencing things. It's just kind of like, that's not always the case though. I think with the one exception being like, I don't know why this happens. It doesn't happen when I'm drunk, I'll tell you that much. When I'm drunk, I genuinely like, no, I turn into a different person. Like it's not the same. But when I'm sober, sometimes good things are happening to me, and then I just have this insane, like just, it's almost like a panic attack. It's not, it's just like, I get a really big spike of anxiety, because I'm like, how am I supposed to like operate with like these good things happening to me? I'm not sure how to behave. I'm not sure how to process or what I'm supposed to do. I get like, I'm like, I'm paranoid that like the mask is slipping and people are gonna see me like a fraud, and it's just gonna be like, oh, this is gonna be too complicated to explain. How do I explain to people that I'm not like an actual psychopath, but like, you know, I am like so just unbelievably disconnected from the rest of you. I feel like, you know, I'm constantly trying to hide being a monster or something, and when things are good, it's like I don't know how to properly react. I can't keep a compliment or blah blah blah, and that's just kind of like I start to freak out. I start to panic when things are going good, and it's like I don't know how to process these emotions. I don't know how to like I'm overwhelmed. Or in the case of something romantic happening, if like I'm still me, then I'm honestly terrified, because it's like there's something good happening in my life. It involves a person I care about, and I don't want them to have to deal with the fallout of me being me. They're gonna do something good for me, and then I'm not gonna know how to react, or I'm gonna react in an inappropriate way, or I'm just like, they're going to expect a certain amount of intimacy, and then I can't commit to that because I feel so like I'm constantly trying to run away from you, because I'm scared that if you get too close, you'll see, you know, me for what I am, and then you'll be terrified, because why wouldn't you be? Um, and so I have to keep distancing myself. I don't want you to see, but I also don't want to become so dependent on you, because it's like the more I talk, the more I need to talk to you. The more I touch you, the more I need to touch you. The more I see, the more I need to see you. The more I know, the more I need to know you. Like it's just obsessive, and obviously people don't want to see or deal with that, but it also consumes me. And I hate that. It's like I can't stop thinking about them. I can't stop wanting to talk to them. I can't stop wanting to get to know them. I can't stop wanting to see them. I can't stop wanting to hear their voice. I can't stop wanting to like, I don't know, just shake their hand, hug them, hold their hand. Just feel them, their presence, their just, I don't know, like leaning against them or something, and it just kind of starts to consume my mind. Building off that, there's a major asterisk there, because it's like that happens. Yes, that's like, it's very real that does happen, but sometimes my mind will just use them almost like a pawn to distract me from the other things. It's like my mind is constantly racing for distractions in my day-to-day. It's like I hate being successful and productive so goddamn much. I'm constantly looking for escapism from reality, and so it'll use them as like a sort of means of escape, because then it's like I just keep obsessing or thinking about them, and then it's like it distracts me from my day-to-day, and I really hate that. It feels so like disgusting. I feel like it takes the memory of something so beautiful and it starts to just bastardize it, because then it's like I'm thinking about them, and then I'm just becoming angry and irritated with them, because it's like I can't focus on the things I need to be doing because they are distracting me, and then it starts to almost like vilify them. I really hate that. It feels horrible. And then of course there's also the fact that it's like when I am like genuinely like having like an obsessive episode, and it's like I'm constantly checking for messages, or I'm constantly wanting to look at that. It's just like I genuinely can't think about anything else, and it hurts. And it sucks because I feel completely out of control, and I hate that feeling. And I feel like I shouldn't be feeling like this. This is not who I am as a person. This is antithetical to everything that I am, and I feel like I'm going to explode like a bomb, because it's like things are just so not correct, and I just feel like something terrible is gonna happen. I'm gonna do something horrible. I'm gonna hurt someone like that I care about. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain it. I'm horrified that by being closer to someone, I'm just putting myself in a position to hurt them even more than I would have if I kept myself distant. It doesn't stop me from wanting to see them all the time, talk to them all the time, want to be with them all the time. But again, it's like that feeling of anxiety and dread never leaves. It's always there. I feel like a monster, like wearing a flesh suit. Like, I feel like I don't belong there. I feel like I'm stealing someone's life. I feel like I'm constantly just 1 second away from getting caught. And when I get caught, it's like, what happens then? It's like everything just ends in the worst way possible. I lose everything that I yearn to keep close to me, and the only thing that keeps me somewhat happy is just gone. Which is, again, ironic, because it's like I'm terrified of the notion of even being happy, yet I want to keep it around so desperately. But like, again, that dread is just so consuming. I just feel so unbelievably terrified all the time. Terrified of them showing intimacy to me and me doing it to them. I'm terrified of them getting closer to me. I'm terrified of them showing me, like, them being a good person to me is terrifying, because it's like I'm gonna fall for them more, or like it means that they're falling for me, and then it's like I'm gonna hurt them. I don't. It freaks me out, because it's like I don't know how to be a normal person. I don't know how to be what you need me to be, and I'm sorry, and it's mortifying. I don't know how to love. I don't know how to show affection. I don't know how to surprise you. I don't know how to make you happy. I don't know. I know nothing. It all feels so foreign and just wrong, yet I can't stop wanting it. I want to understand, without the fear of one mistake ruining everything. The second thing, okay, before I tap into that, I've been having a lot of dreams recently, despite all my hallucinations and sleep deprivation. That cunt. Sorry. My mom's been in a lot of them. And I've been having this one reoccurring daydream where I'm getting married, and as we're at the aisle, or maybe we're just going on Greenview, I don't know, but I just see at the entrance of that door, like wherever the fuck the reception hall is, I don't give a shit, it's irrelevant. She just walks in, and then my dream just kind of lets go of the reins, and it's just like a simulation to see like how I'd react, and I feel my heartbeat race. I feel that pulsing. I feel like the sound dim, and everything just kind of disappears and zones out, and I feel like I've been pumped with so much adrenaline. I can't stop. I can't control my senses or my focus. It's just like I become tunnel visioned, and light dim, things brighten and dim, and whim, color fades, sound disappears, and all I can hear is my heart race and my blood boil, and it's just like I feel myself lunging, just chasing it down like a rabid dog, and then just brutally maiming. And I feel myself just throwing away my happiness, just all in some pursuit of carnage. I feel myself disavowing any notion that I was a good person or like I could have been happy in whoever the, you know, bride to be told him. It's like none of this was ever real. It's all fake. It was all just a lie. This is not me. This is me. I feel like a horrible monster. I want to be able to just forgive and move on, but I can't really like ever stop ever being angry. Sorry, so the second thing was like I've been thinking about connections, I guess, from like high school and whatnot, or just like my life in high school, and I'm always thinking about shit like that. No, that's not true. I'm sorry. I'm just yapping. I'm just saying shit for the sake of saying shit. I've been thinking about like in high school, you know, the kind of life I was living, and like how I would behave a certain way or whatever, and it was just another desperate means of like not really fitting in, maintaining a sense of weirdness enough for people to look at me and say, yeah, that nigga's weird as fuck, but like not weird enough to raise eyebrows. It's just like, oh, he's just a bit weird, and they just kind of accept that, you know. I do some weird dumb shit, and it's like, oh, it's because he's weird, or like that was extra weird, but that's just because he's weird or whatever. And we don't really care because he's still funny or some shit like that. And so it's like a carefully constructed like persona designed to ensure that if I slip up or something fucks up, there's like a quick and easy explanation. Because it's like I spend most of my time lying, so it's like the one time the truth slips out, it's like that was a bit odd, but hey, it's an odd character. Why wouldn't odd things happen? So, and just I did all that, and obviously I still had my group of friends, but I just kind of existed in that group. And the thing, you know, the persona I constructed, it's like yes, it serves that kind of purpose of like, I need an escape route for in case something happens, because I don't want people asking questions about my life, because I'm trying to like hide from my reality, and I wish I was normal, so I just want you to think that I'm just some kid. And I lie about everything, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, okay, I got my friend group, and I am the way that I am because I just want people to laugh, because I don't want to be as miserable as I am. But I also don't want people asking questions, because what the fuck did you do to help me? No one could possibly understand this, because it's just so... Anyways, I'm alienated from everything because I'm just... How could you possibly comprehend what I'm going through and the way I perceive my own existence in life and how meaningless all this is? And, you know, we're all like 14, and I'm already thinking about like, why the fuck are we even coming to school to learn about some bullshit I don't care about, to go get some job I don't give a fuck about, work at some company I couldn't give two shits about, just slaving away at some bullshit, and earn my pension, retire, marry, have kids and all that, and I just kind of contribute to this machine that I so am adamantly against. If I only knew. If only a younger version of me knew it was actually even worse than I could have imagined. Fucking Christ. It probably would have genuinely blown his shit smooth off, honestly. I don't think I would have made it. The actual truth would have probably genuinely pushed me over the edge. Anyways, sorry. I was trying to get to the fact that, like, at some point we have to elaborate on all this high school bullshit and just, like, character, whatever. The main reason I was thinking about it was the fact that I've never really been somebody in anyone's life where, like, I would be the person you call to whenever something happens, you know? People always have, like, that one person. There's always that one friend they have that it's like, if your day was amazing, if your day was horrible, something tragic happened, something insane, crazy happened, you just gotta tell someone. You just had the greatest day, the worst day. You just got engaged, you just had a baby, your father just died, or like, regardless of what the event is, there's always that one person you call up and you text, or you tell immediately, you know? Everyone has that go-to person. I don't think I've ever been that for anyone in my entire fucking life. I'm not the person that you think about first when you want to invite people over for a party or whatnot. I'm just kind of the one you invite because, oh, it's a mutual. And that's even if you remember. I wanted to be a ghost when I was in high school, and so I was okay with that, but in retrospect, it was not smart. Definitely was horrible for my social life, my social capabilities. But it's also just like, damn. I haven't maintained any relationships from like any of the stages of my life, except for one person, which is crazy because we've never really met in real life. Oh, never mind. Make that 2 people. But the second one, it's like not as close as the first one, I suppose, but still, at least they've been around. That's gotta count for something. I don't think I'm the first person they would call up, but at least for me, they're the first person I would call up if some shit happened. That feels nice for me, at least. I'm glad I can at least give someone that honor, but it does suck that I'm always going to be like an ancillary character to everyone's story. I'm there for a couple cameo appearances. I may make some memorable moments, but sooner or later you'll forget about me, and I just kind of fade. I have like different best friends in the sense that it's like I have a best friend for drinking, I have a best friend for this, I have a best friend for that, but I don't think I'm anyone's best friend, you know? I'm just like a friend designated for a certain thing. Designated as a certain thing, but I'm nobody's day one. I'm nobody's like first to call up. Nobody's first to link. I don't know, man. It kind of hurts. Everyone has someone, and I've got no one like that, really. I mean, again, I got that one person, but it's like, it's not fully there. It's just kind of like a prototype of that. I'm sure they'd be happy to be more, but okay, I don't know, long distance shit I guess can only go so far, but even then it's like, in order for it to be like true, it's gotta be like commutative. You know, it's like it's gotta go both ways. I gotta go like that way, and you gotta go that way, and it's like we go back and forth, back and forth. But it's like I feel like it's just one way. That makes me feel like an asshole because I feel like I just take and take and take. Like I've got nothing to give or something. I had something more to elaborate on that, but I simply can't remember. It just kind of really fucking sucks, you know? Yeah. I don't know, it'd be nice to be somebody something. And I see all these people around me, and I become good friends with them. We drink and whatnot, and it's like, and then I don't hear from them ever again, and then like sometimes I get invited out, and it's great. I'm happy to be invited out. I'm so happy that I've finally reached a point in my life where like people are actively inviting me out for shit. I'm happy that like I've been memorable enough for you that you want to see me come out and support you for your events or your things, and you want to come drink with me or whatever. But that's really where that ends. It's like I'm never going to be anything more to you in life other than like just somebody to go fucking party with. I'm not being invited to like, you know, go eat out. I'm not hearing about your personal life. I'm not, you know, I'm just a friend to invite to go party. Again, it's great that I'm at least something finally to some people. You know, that I'm glad I've provided enough of a positive experience in your life that you're thinking like, you know what, I'm gonna call this guy up to come party with us. But again, it's like, it's a bit, I don't know, it's a bit vapid. It's just not enough substance. I need to be something more, you know? Probably for the best I'm not. I can't even fucking help myself. These people I care about, it's like I want to be a part of your life and help you more, but it's like, you don't need me. You've got way better people in your life than me. Why do you even keep me around? What can I offer that anyone else on planet Earth could possibly not? You know, it's like, what can I offer that anyone else on planet Earth, you know, doesn't already offer, but without like all the fucking baggage? Just, you know, it kind of. Anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. Hoping for a better week. I need to go to the gym. I need to go do all these lots of things I need to do. It's the same list. Nothing's changed. Nothing. Of course, nothing's changed. Why would anything ever change? Nothing ever happens. But I'm just gonna have to accept the fact that I'm gonna keep drowning for a little while longer. It's a horrible reality, but like I just kind of need to. I'm so exhausted. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm just not strong enough. I can't do this on my own, and yet I must continue to, as I've always have to. I just have to accept the fact that that means things are going to take longer than I would hope. And maybe I won't accomplish everything I've set out myself to do, but fuck it, man. I'm here. I've done a lot of things already, even if it's not the productive stuff I've been doing living. I think that matters most. And I've met some good people, and that matters even more. And I don't really know where life's going to take me, and I really should stop trying to, like, you know, just trying to focus on living. Really, all I can really do is worry about today. And I fucked up today, and I fucked up yesterday, I fucked up the day before that, and 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 the day before that. But by God, I'm gonna do my best to at least make myself maybe just 0.1% better today. And then tomorrow, maybe another 0.1%. And the day after that, and the day after that, and the day after that. I just wish I could be better for those who cared about me, if they even exist. I wish I could show love and affection properly. I wish I could make someone else happy. Genuinely happy. That's all for now. Until next week. Take care, guys.